Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into something pretty cool, how game theory actually plays out in the real world, specifically in the cloud computing industry.
Yeah, it's a wild world out there. You've got these major players like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud all vying for the top spot.
Exactly. And they're not just throwing darts at a board. These companies are using some serious strategic thinking to stay ahead of the game.
You got it. They're using game theory, which is all about analyzing how people make decisions in competitive situations.
So, how does that actually work with something like cloud services?
Well, think of it like a giant game of chess, right? Each company makes a move, maybe they lower their prices or launch a new feature,
Okay, I'm starting to see the picture.
and the other companies have to react, trying to predict what their competitors are going to do next.
So it's all about anticipation and strategy, trying to outmaneuver each other.
Precisely. And one of the key concepts here is something called mixed strategies.
Mixed strategies. Okay, break that down for me.
Sure. Now, you might think the best strategy is to just keep lowering prices, right? Be the cheapest option and win all customers.
Makes sense on the surface.
But that can backfire big time. It can trigger what we call a price war.
Ah, I see. Everyone starts slashing prices, profits plummet, and nobody really wins.
Exactly. So mixed strategies are about being unpredictable. Think of it like bluffing in poker.
Oh, interesting analogy.
Sometimes you might raise the stakes even with a weak hand just to throw your opponents off.
And in the cloud world, that could be like launching a surprise promotion or even holding back a new feature.
Right. The point is to keep your competitors guessing so they can't perfectly counter your every move.
That's pretty crafty. So how do these companies even figure out what their rivals might do next? It's not like they can read each other's minds, right?
Oh, no mind reading involved, but they do a ton of analysis. They study market trends, past behavior of their competitors.
Trying to find patterns, maybe even anticipate reactions.
You got it. For example, when AWS started really focusing on machine learning, Azure and Google Cloud had to quickly adapt their own strategies to keep up.
It's like this constant back and forth, always trying to stay one step ahead. And the stakes are incredibly high, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, one wrong move could cost a company millions, if not billions of dollars.
Wow. It's fascinating how these theories, which can seem pretty abstract, have such real-world impact.
It really is. And it's not just about winning or losing for the companies themselves. This competition actually drives innovation.
Oh, so?
Well, think about it. To stay ahead, these companies have to constantly improve their services, develop new features, and offer better value to their customers.
So in a way, we as users benefit from this whole strategic battle.
Exactly. We get better, more advanced cloud services because of it.
That's pretty cool. It's like a hidden benefit of this intense competition.
Yeah. And the takeaway here is that game theory isn't just for big companies or economists. It's a way of thinking strategically that can apply to any field, even our everyday lives.
So understanding these principles can help us make better decisions in all sorts of situations.
Absolutely. It helps you anticipate outcomes, consider different options, maybe even influence the game in your favor.
It's like having a secret weapon for navigating the world. Now, I have to ask, if you were in charge of one of these cloud giants, what would your next move be?
That's a tough one. So many factors to consider, but I think I'd focus on.
All right, listeners, we'll leave you with that thought. What strategic play would you make to win the cloud wars? Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.